impeachment, ang pwedeng filean mo ng case yung mga signatories lang nung...
Yung signatories, yung mga pumirma.
Mga pumirma lang.
Oo. Eh yung mga hindi pumirma, eh wala mo silang kinalaman doon, siyempre.
Ano ba ang requirements ng impeachment na...
That is already a violation of their oath ng kanilang duties and responsibilities as justices of the Supreme Court. They are expected to be fair and honest in all their decisions. Eh may fairness ba dito? Wala. May honesty ba dito? They did not even ask me to explain. They violated my basic right to, my fundamental right to due process. I was not even asked to explain. Eh, siguro, minadali nga dahil doon sa statement ko na si Sarah hindi mananalo.
Sir, I don't know if it's a matter of courtesy. Hindi ko alam kung if it's a matter of courtesy. Pero matagal na rin tayo nagkakota ng judiciary. Usually yung pag may decision ng korte, hindi ho yan magbibigay ng papalabas na kahit even a hint of what the decision is sa media. It appears here that the Supreme Court released the decision, the PR, before you were informed. Kasi sabi mo nga, hindi ka pa na-kopya. Is that true?
Yes.
If it's true, did the Supreme Court commit any violation of courtesy or rules?
Yes. The Supreme Court also violated that because it should be, the decision should be given to me first. Dalawa violation nila dito. Hindi nila ako binigyan ng due process. They did not issue any notice. They did not issue any directive for me to answer or to refute the allegations. Secondly, pinublish agad nila. Samantalang there is a rule, there is a standing rule na hindi pwedeng i-publish yung mga cases na kagaya ng disbarment. Hindi pwedeng i-publish yan. Eh kasi, ang nangyari kasi dyan, yung PIO ngayon ng Supreme Court, yung Public Information Officer nila, eh si Mike Navalio, dating reporter ng ABS-CBN. Oh. Well, I am not blaming ABS-CBN, ha? Pero siguro, because of some connection before with ABS-CBN, eh, siyempre, may galit din niya rin sa akin si Mike Navalio dahil kasi ako ang unang-unang nag-file ng complaint against ABS-CBN on the granting of temporary franchise by the Congress. It's on record. It's on record. Lahat yan, nasa news yan. So, talagang ano yun, may na-violate din ulit doon sa bagay na yan.
Yung sinasabi niya, if it's Mike Navalio to should be blamed for releasing. But that's pretty much a premature release of the
yes, premature release of decision.
Ngayon, that means walang kinalaman ng ang mga justices. Are you saying that it was Mike Navalio who should be blamed? Kasi siya nga nag-release. Ngayon, just in case, ito ay totoo, dapat bang magkaroon na ma-disciplinan lang ito si Mike Navalio?
Oo, ang mangyayari, pag-aaralan namin, I have legal consultants also, pag-aaralan namin kung paano itatakil yung premature release of the decision. Hindi ko pa nga natanggap Inuuna na sa in-announce sa publiko. This is actually the second time. Kasi yung disbarment, ganun din. May-release muna nila sa Why, there is a rule that decisions on that matter, yung mga disbarment, yung mga suspension, should not be publicized. Ito, inuuna pa nilang ipadyaryo kaysa sa hingan ako na, bigyan ako ng kopya. At talagang matinding violation dito, wala itong due process. They did not even inform me.
Sek, parang paborito kang paglaruan ng Supreme Court.
Okay lang yun.
Parang na pinamaliit ka.
Kasi siyempre, mas pogi ako sa kanila yun lang ang issue dun
Sec, good morning. Sec,
Good morning.
may mga reports na majority or unanimous daw po yung naging decision ng Supreme Court. So, ibig sabihin kung makita mo na maraming pumirma doon, lahat sila, pagpapile po ng impeachment complaint, hindi kaya magka-vacuum naman sa Supreme Court kung magkaganon.
Problema na ngayon ng Chief Executive yan kung paano papalitan agad ang mga Supreme Court Justices kung sila ay ma-impeach. At yan naman ay nakaredy naman dyan ng Judicial and Bar Council kasi palagi namang may listahan yan eh. So hindi magkakaroon ng vacuum yan. And actually kami, nung nasa practice pa ako, nakasanayan ko na yung Supreme Court ay mabagal mag-issue ng decision eh. There are cases na inaabot na ng taon-taon, hindi pa nila na-decisionan eh. So, vacuum does not even pose a problem.
Yun ang sinasabi niya, this has happened twice. This happened twice already.
Oo.
At saka yung premature release.
Oo, yung premature release.
Oo, bakit ito nung una, hindi mo kayo nag-complain?
Ano una?
Opo.
Busy ako eh, sa mga mas mahalagang bagay.
Naka-appoint mo na.
Tsaka ka-appoint mo lang eh. Ito pa nga tingnan yung coincidence na to. The disbarment was announced 1 day after I was appointed by President Bongbong Marcos. Ito namang findings of penalty, and yun daw perjury ko, is also 1 day after I issued a statement that Sara will not win in 2028. So talagang pinipik lang ako dito ng Supreme Court. Kung tutuusin, mas maraming mga abogado na mas malaki ang kasalanan. Example, si Laila De Lima, she admitted before the whole world that she was immoral by cohabiting with her married driver. Buong Pilipinas yan. Nasa Senate hearing yan eh. Anong ginawa ng Supreme Court? Wala. Di ba immoral ground yun? Pangalawang kasalanan ni Laila De Lima, she defied the order of the Supreme Court. She defied the temporary restraining order directed at the DOJ not to prevent President Gloria Macapagal Arroyo from seeking for medical reasons abroad. Ang nangyari, dinefy niya yung TR ko. Anong ginawa ng Supreme Court? It was an order of the Supreme Court itself. Anong ginawa ng Supreme Court kay Laila De Lima? Wala. Sabi nila, I perjured in that impeachment case. That's the allegation of the Supreme Court. In a hearing, and back hearing mismo, personal, actual, sa pagdinig ng writ of kalikasan, Chel Jokno lied to his teeth when he submitted an authorization to file the case of writ of kalikasan in behalf of the fishermen in Pangasinan. No? Right there and then, na-discover na pineke ni Chel Jokno yung verification at saka yung authorization ng mga fishermen. Anong ginawa ng Supreme Court? Kahit nga topic, wala eh. Talaga may favoritism sila. At ako lang kanila, because of politics. Because of politics. Anong ginawa nila kay Chel Jokno? Kay Laila De Lima? Wala. So talagang napakalaki ng bias ng Supreme Court. Napakalaki ng bias ng Supreme Court. In fact, some of them, tinulungan kong ma-appoint. Kasi noong time na yun, I was in good terms with President Duterte. Some of them, tinulungan kong ma-appoint. Pero tumawag sila sa akin, wala raw silang magawa kasi ni-insist daw ni Leonen. Ngayon, dahil daw magkakasama sila sa Korte Suprema araw-araw, ay ayaw naman nila daw na magkaroon sila ng animosity. So nakisama na lang rin silang pumirma. But during the deliberations, some of the justices, in the disbarment case, some of the justices even objected. Pero wala na lang silang magawa. So pumirma na lang rin sila. Kaysa sa mag-away sila ni Leonen araw-araw.
Sir, you cited a number of para complaints or alleged violations of the Supreme Court of what the rules. Ano yung unang-una yung gagawin kalitan? Are you going to, anyway, unang-una, are you going to file a motion for reconsideration? Number two, are you going to tell them to file a complaint against them now or tuloy na kayong magpapile na kayo ng impeachment?
Ay, hihintayin ko muna siyempre yung copy ng decision.
Oo.
Kasi alam mo na, pag nag-file ka sa sa House of Representatives, dapat meron ng original copy.
So you will no longer seek a reconsideration?
Oh, wala. Ito pa isa. Talagang ito, persecution ito ng Supreme Court. Isipin mo doon sa kanilang inilabas na announcement that I am not entitled to judicial clemency. Isipin mo, wala ka pa nga binibigay decision, wala pa nga yung process of filing motion for the reconsideration, sinara mo na agad yung pinto. That means, talagang pinag-iinitan nyo lang ako. Isipin mo yun, nakalagay doon sa kanilang notice na I am not entitled to judicial clemency. Lahat nga ng kaso, even murder, even multiple murder, binibigyan pa rin ng pagkakataon na mag-apela. Ito, in an alleged perjury of some statements, which is in the House of Representatives, na hindi naman nila jurisdiction, binura agad nila yung aking chance to file a motion for reconsideration. Kasi sabi nila, I am not entitled to judicial clemency. Bakit ganon? So talagang namuliti ka dito ang Supreme Court. Sa mali ang kanilang decision. Talagang dito, they violated my fundamental rights. And they encroach on the power of the Congress to exclusively try and hear impeachment complaints. Kung ang impeachment complaint ay inihain sa Kongreso, walang pakialam ang Supreme Court. Ngayon, kung sinasabi nila na dapat ako ay nag-perjury doon sa impeachment case, which is not true. Hindi ako nag-perjury doon kasi it was confirmed, it was affirmed by no less than former Chief Justice Teresita de Castro. That allegation about the TRO was explained and testified to by no less than former Chief Justice Teresita de Castro. So ano perjury ko doon? Yung Congress mismo, hindi nagsabi na nag-perjury ako. Sila pa? Hindi nga. They do not even have a copy of the transcript of the hearings in the House of Representatives. So how can they assume and conclude that I committed perjury? Tapos sabi nila, kasi sa IBP na case siya. Kung yung Supreme Court, sinasabi ko, walang jurisdiction. What more with the IBP? Anong klaseng logic meron sila? So talagang halatang halata na ito minadali dahil sa pamumulitika nila. And not only that information and knowledge of the TRO came from one of the justices of the Supreme Court, one associate justice. In fact, some documents in that impeachment case was provided to me by one of the associate justices of the Supreme Court. So how can I go wrong? How can I go wrong? The information and the documents was given to me, provided to me by some of the employees in the Supreme Court, and one of them is even an associate justice of the Supreme Court. And the one who affirmed my allegations in that complaint is no less than Chief Justice Teresita de Castro. So how can I go wrong? How can I perjure? Diba? Logic Logic. Of course, I cannot name the associate justices who helped me in that complaint. Kasi galit sila rin kay Lourdes Sereno. Maraming empleyado sa Supreme Court. Galit din sila. Every time I go there, meron na lang sasalubong sa akin, sir, itong mga dokumento, magagamit nyo kay ano. Oh. In fact, the Supreme Court itself released an official copies of some of the documents that I have used in my impeachment complaint in the House of Representatives.